and I'm just going to talk about what I'm thinking. So I'm not a huge fan of Drug Skull Cavalry. I think it's a bit expensive, but it's actually good. Pale Rider is okay. It's something I've played before, but it's not a card that I really like. The Skulk on the 3/3 doesn't typically end up being very relevant. I'm just going to go with Rabid Bite, because it's reasonable removal. I haven't played a ton of green, so that's something I might want to do. Bound by Moonsilver is an excellent card. Been very happy with it. Angelic Purge is a good card. Deadweight is a good card. So let's see. Our rare is missing. We have two good white cards. Yeah, I'm just going to go with the Bound by Moonsilver. White-green is an archetype that I like decently. I've played certainly a lot of white Delirium with some green backup, so I wouldn't mind doing that. Okay. Topplegeist is one of my pet cards in the set. That's also one of the better cards here. Yeah, I think that's actually the pick here. So possibly white is open from my right. So white-green Delirium is definitely a thing. I'm certainly not married to that yet, but it's a reasonable direction to go. Okay, Rattle Chains is a card I love, but I'm not sure that's the direction I'm going. What else is in here? Fork in the Road is a card I like, but I'm not sure that I want to take it right here. It's a bit early. Actually, maybe I can do this. I've never actually been super successful with the blue-white Spirits deck. I've only tried it once. But maybe it's worth a shot again. Yeah, I'll say I'm in for that right now. So let's take this out. Confirm Suspicions is reasonable. Dual land is something I consider right now. Huh. I know Essence Flux plays into the Spirit thing, but I'm not ready to take that yet. This card can go pretty late. I'm not even sure I'd play it. Nagging Thoughts is okay, Press for Answers is okay, but if I'm taking a blue card, I think I would rather take Confirm Suspicions. The other choice is the land. Bant Together is definitely supporting the Clues deck, but I think I'm just going to take Confirm Suspicions. I don't have to be 3 colors yet, so I'd rather not go that direction. Here we don't get a lot of great choices, though. I think Combat Tricks do play a bit better in this set than they normally do. Strength of Arms is not a bad combat trick. Pieces of the Puzzle is not a playable card, I don't think. I've tried to play this in the Spells Matters deck and still wasn't happy with it. This is a... Well, no, I was about to say it's a decent amount of red, but it's probably the worst of the cycle, and Convicted Killer is pretty mediocre. So I'll just take Strength of Arms. Sleep Paralysis is good removal. Well, it's pretty good removal. Silent Observer is actually a card that I'm a big fan of because I like to dirtle a bit, but might not be the right card here. I think Sleep Paralysis is a better card. They're the same cost. I mean, it's definitely not going to be Inquisitor's Ox. So it's one of these, and I'm going to go with the Paralysis. Okay. I mean, Emissary is okay. Just the Wind I actually like quite a bit, and Survive the Night is pretty good too, but I think that Just the Wind is the best of these cards. Yeah. Okay, here I'll just pick up the Niblos. Here... Huh? It's actually a somewhat late Broken Concentration. So, I mean, it's either this or Vessel. And I think I'd probably rather have the counter. So it's shaping up to not be what I expected. I'll take Stay in Color for signaling. I'm not sure I want to play this. It's an okay card. It's not my favorite. I'll leave it in for now. Okay. So yeah, I can get Silent Observers anytime I want. Oh. I probably still like Press for Answers better just because of the Investigate. I don't want this. So I actually ended up pretty heavy blue to have started with the green pick, but that's fine. It wasn't the best green pick of all time. And an island. Okay, pack 2. So the white isn't even a foregone conclusion right now. I don't really have a lot to enable Delirium yet. I really like this card. I think it's a good card. So I'll be on the lookout. Because right now I have what? 2 instants in the counters. This is a sorcery. But quite late. I think you'd want Delirium before that. Instant and Just the Wind. And then instant it. So my instants are okay, but I would need more than that. Vessel of Ephemera is a way that you can do that though. What else is here? Byway Carrier is a good card. Puncture and Light's a good card. And I think actually what I want here is the Vessel. That actually is going in the direction of Delirium. As far as the Vessels go, I think I like the green one the most. Vessel of Decency is pretty solid, but Vessel of Ephemera is right up there. Okay. So, Murderer's Axe is actually a card that I like. In a small Flyers deck like this that can carry it, it's not terrible. It's also a decent way to, for instance, pitch a land for Delirium. Also, in this pack, we have Apothecary Geist, Emissary, and another Sleep Paralysis. All of this is reasonable. I've always thought that Emissary of the Sleepless was kind of hard to get the Morbid trigger on, which kind of downgrades it in my mind. I think I might just want to be... Well... Cast Spirits as if they had Flash. I think I'm going to go in for the Murderer's Axe right now. I might change my mind. But it is a decent way to fuel Topplegeist. And then I guess I can also Madness some stuff. Although Madnessing a counterspell to do your equip is unlikely to ever be helpful. But, okay, let's see. Poor is actually a card that I like. Expose is a pretty good card if you want to be on the offensive, and I would like to be, although I'm not sure that I'm actually there. This is kind of shaped up to be probably a bit more control-y than I really like. Which means that Pour Over the Pages, it's actually a card I really like. It also helps to fuel Delirium. It is also a sorcery as well. Right now I have 1 sorcery and it's not really what I want anyway. Yeah, I guess I'll go with Pour. Yeah. Okay. Ghostly Wings is a good card, but probably almost everything that I have already has flying. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's impossible to take that, but I don't think it's that it's best. Do I have any non-flying creatures? No? Okay. In color, we have Ethereal Guidance, which is actually acceptable in a small Flyers deck, if I actually end up getting there. Inspiring Captain does a similar job while actually developing your board. Maybe the pick here is Inspiring Captain. I certainly don't want a second Gone Missing. Yeah, I'm gonna say so. Okay. Machinations is actually a cool card. Expose is fine, but True Faith, I think, is where it's at. This card has impressed me quite a bit more than I thought it would in the spoiler. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Compelling Deterrence is nice. I'm not gonna have the zombie. Second Niblis isn't the worst thing ever either. I think the Niblis is more replaceable. Well, it's only so long I can put off having creatures. Wish I could actually separate these right now. It's what? 2. This is kind of a creature. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I don't have very many creatures. I probably need to take the Niblis here. Yeah. Nagging Thoughts isn't bad. Moorland Drifter is actually not bad either. What is the better choice here? So this is a decent way to help with Delirium. It is a low drop sorcery, which I'm lacking right now. Oh wait, Press for Answers is a sorcery. Still. I mean, it's definitely between these two. The Drifter becomes pretty good if I actually do get my Delirium online, and it is a spirit, so I could flash it or something with Rattle Chains, but I think I'd rather just have Nagging. Yeah. Okay. There's really nothing here, so I'm going to option the dual land. I don't think I'm in Jeskai, but you never know. I really don't think I want Seagraph or Lamplighter here. I guess if this is actually turning into a bit of a control deck, this isn't the worst thing ever. I'll take the Emissary here. So this deck continues to get less and less aggressive. Expose is really at its best in an aggressive deck, but I already have 2 counters, and they're better counters than Deny Existence, so I guess I'll go in for Expose. Gosh, maybe Magnifying Glass is actually right. I mean, what's my win condition if I'm doing that, though? Nothing? I don't have to decide yet, but this is fine. It does strike me as somewhat odd to have Magnifying Glass and Murderous Axe in the same deck, but I'm not sure that's actually true. Okay, maybe the last pack will give me what I need. So I do have this Highland Lake. I could theoretically splash a red card. I guess we'll see what comes up. So let's see. Silent Visitor is a card I like, but Uninvited Geist is pretty good. Dauntless Cathar is pretty good. They're both 3-drop creatures. Which do I like more? Probably Geist, because of the interaction with Rattle Chains. Yeah, I'll go with Geist. It's a decent pickup. Eerie Interlude. It's a card I've never played. Another True Faith here has me somewhat interested. I mean, Corpse Trawler is good, but I'm not going to have the black. You don't necessarily need the black. It is still 2 bodies and 3 power for 4, which is okay. I've never played Not Forgotten. Well, what am I choosing in between here? Just the Wind, a second True Faith. I don't have any humans, so this is going to be just 1/1 Vigilance. I do think that equipment tends to get better when you have small flyers that can carry it. I don't think I want Eerie Interlude for sure. So it's really between... I don't think I want the other Just the Wind either. So I'm really choosing between Not Forgotten or True Faith. True Faith is a card I know. Not Forgotten is a card I don't know so well. Put target card top of bottom. And get a flyer. Oh shit. Oh. Well, I guess that became an academic distinction. I got the Eerie Interlude anyway. Okay, Erdwall is a great card. I don't have a ton of Investigate, but I think I have enough to make this a good card. The other choice here is Catalog. Yeah, so I'm just going to take the Illuminator. Confront the Unknown is a card I really like. It could have been good in this deck if I had the ability to splash, but I really don't. There's really nothing in color that I want here. I guess I could take the Dual Shot as a sideboard card to maybe splash off Highland Lake. It's probably better than Ravenous Bloodseeker as far as splash goes. Yeah, that's okay. Catalog, Drownyard, Niblis. I think at this point I probably want Drownyard. Yeah, I would say so. I mean, Thraben Inspector is not a terrible choice either, but I think Drownyard is better. Maybe Thraben Inspector is actually the right way to go. You know what? I'm actually going to go for it. It works well with True Faith. Gosh, I wish I had that second True Faith right now. Okay, so here we have Skeleton Key, Catalog. I think the right choice here is Catalog. This is a card that I probably like more than I should, but... Gosh, Interlude. I mean, maybe if you had just, like, great ETB abilities... But I mean, what? Emissary, Rattle Chains, I guess Thraben Inspector are the types of things that you're Eerie Interluding here. Fleeting Memories, yay. I don't really want any of this. I'm certainly not milling fast enough at all. I'm not milling at all, actually, for Epitaph Dog Column. I already have a Ghostly Wings. I'm not going to splash Pyrehound, although I might still take it. I'm not going to take Fleeting Memories. Well, I don't know. Is that the worst win condition here? I do have an Erdwall Illuminator. You know, I'm going to sideboard it. I'm not going to play the Pyrehound. Jace's Scrutiny is actually basically exactly what I want here. Okay. And I get an option for another Axe. Clearly I'm overvaluing that card. I guess I take it. I don't think I want to play it, but... Well, the True Faith came back around again. Maybe I'm overvaluing... I'm probably actually going to leave that. Oh, wow, I'm at 27. So obviously it's going to have to get cut down a bit. Probably not playing 2 True Faiths. Survive the Night or Gargoyle? Probably actually Gargoyle. Yeah. Okay, what am I probably cutting from here? Well... I could actually enable this if I decide I want it. gosh, I'm looking at magnifying glass, fleeting memories, Erdwall illuminator. I wonder if this is actually a thing. It's probably not, but let me see how the deck comes together. I don't think I'm controlly enough for something like that. Okay. Let's see how this is going. Okay, things I definitely want. Probably not all this. I don't think I want the Inspiring Captain anymore for sure. I don't think. It's definitely become more controlling. 26? Thraben is actually reasonable, both the Gargoyle and the Inspector. Maybe I don't want Strength of Arms. Well, what else do I have here? True Faith is probably fine. What are the worst of these? Having Erdwall Illuminator makes me value maybe the Investigate more than I should. Broken Concentration is just a straight up cancel, essentially. It's unlikely that I'll be actually madnessing that. So, I mean, what am I actually trying to do in this deck? I mean, I thought I was just trying to attack with evasive creatures, with stuff like your Geist and your Niblis and your Rattle Chains, but I was kind of starting to doubt that. I mean, that kind of deck means that Expose is good. Okay, let's actually start from what I know I want and see how this goes. Do I want all of this stuff? Not necessarily. I'm a little bit skeptical of the Emissary, but I probably still want it. Maybe the 2 Niblis aren't quite right here, but I actually think this is a reasonable start, and that's 10 creatures. I don't think I want to go too much lower than that. So then what do we bring back in? Definitely the Vessel. And then, I mean, what I'm thinking about is like this magnifying glass. Can I go over there? Fleeting memories type thing going on. This is what? Investigate. Whenever I select a clue, they mill. As much as I love mill, it feels like a trap to do this. So let's say I'm not doing that, and let's see what it looks like. Confirm. Gosh. This probably actually goes over here too. Okay. So I'm at 11. So there's actually a lot I can put in right now. I definitely want Bound by Moonsilver. It's a good card. We do need to worry a little bit about Delirium. Topplgeist is the only thing that uses Delirium here. But it's still good to have. So these are 2 enchantments. I'm definitely going to hit my instance. So let's say... Let's get some sorceries, I guess. Let's say Nagging Thoughts, Press for Answers. As far as... I'm almost certainly going to want one of these True Faiths. Instance, I probably want the Catalog. I mean, the Nibblises are going to love this type of stuff too. And I want the Jace's Scrutiny. And I probably want the Just the Wind. Puts me at 18. Okay, let's say I put in the Sleep Paralysis. Let's say I put in Pour Over the Pages. Puts me at 20. What else could come in? Expose is not terrible if I'm on the attacking plan. It's not the best card when you're just trying to be defensive. It does Investigate, but meh. These axes are not bad. But I like the True Faiths better, unless I need the discard. So let's see, these are all creatures. He's also an artifact, kind of matters. This gives me 1 artifact, but hopefully I won't be discarding it. This is an enchantment. Things like Nagging Thoughts and Catalog both give me natural ways to discard to get a land or something in the yard. Instance, maybe I don't need these for that. So let's say that I want... So I mean, I could just drop these in and call it a day. I mean, it's not like Confirmed Suspicions is a bad card. It's a totally fine card. In this deck, I think maybe the Investigate is probably making it better than the straight cancel and Broken Concentration. Of course, Rattle Change does allow me to leave mana up in a way that I normally wouldn't be able to. It's interesting. You know, I think what I might do is put this in and put this in, and leave the Fleeting Memories out and maybe side it in if I feel like I have the luxury. So it's kind of like siding a Fleeting Memories or siding a Murderer's Axe. I think that's reasonable. And let's see, as far as lands go, NTG says 413. That's probably not what I want to do, especially since 2 of these are 1-drops. Okay, so let's see. Normally what I say is number of cards in my deck times the weight of the symbols, which is 40 here, divided by 6 plus the turn I'd like to play it, which in this case would be... I mean, it's not like I have to run out a Topplegeist on the first turn. So, I mean, something like maybe 5? It's not that far off of what MTG said. But I can probably stand to go, let's see, my double blues are the Broken Concentration here. I guess theoretically I can Madness it, which drops it to a single blue. And then these 5 drops. So, let's see. So if I'm interested in making sure that I can cast these on curve, it's like 40 times 2 is 80 divided by like 11. 6 plus 5. Yeah. 80 divided by 11. Okay. So that means I have to play... So I'm definitely going to be playing at least that many of those sources. If I wanted to run the Thraben Inspector out on turn 1, then that's something like 40 over 7-ish. So that'd be like 6. So like 6, 11. Yeah, I'll go with 6, 11. I think that's okay. And let's go ahead and submit this. Okay, yeah, I'd like to play first. Well, let's see. This is 2 lands and the Thraben Inspector, so I could potentially draw out of it. I have a lot of islands. I'm actually going to risk this. I think this is not terrible, only because I got the Plains and the Inspector together. So he mulled to 6. Can I mull to 5? No. Okay, so he has mulled to 6. So I start with this, and I run out my Thraben. Apparently he is more interested in talking. That's okay. I'll tell the best lie, which is the truth. I'm never sure. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and swing. Gosh, he is playing slow. Watch, I'm gonna get a message here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay. And I'm done. And I'll crack the clue and try to draw into an island. She'll let me play like Geist on curve, which would be nice. Cold Wolf is nice. Okay, and then the end step. There it is. Okay. I have two. So let's see. I don't want to attack into the wolf, so I'm just going to go ahead and play this guy out. Now he can decide if he wants to let me hit with it. F6. And he doesn't want to. Okay. Huh. Interesting. So I'd really like to hit with Geist. Is it worth just the wind? I guess I could always just go with the Bound by Moonsilver. Why not? This is one of the nice things about this card is you can run it out earlier than you normally would, since you can always move it later. So now this lets me get in with both and transform here, barring something. I can't think of a flash creature there. One more and it could be the Spirit Wolf, but we're all good. Okay. So let's see. Next turn, I mean, really the only non-reactive thing, there we go, that I can do is this Gargoyle. Okay. I mean, we want to swing definitely with my unblockable. I'll have to go ahead and get the Gargoyle out. And then go here. And potentially set up a 2-for-1 here. Let's see. Always watching actually immediately negates my ability to do that. It's nice. Okay. In that case, I might just the wind him. It's unlikely he's going to play something else this turn that I care about. So let's have him go ahead. I assume he's going to do that. Yeah. And let's go ahead and just the wind him. Retriggering his ETB, at least at the moment, doesn't matter. Huh. It's not a bad draw right now. So let's go ahead and swing here. Land, Toppelgeist. Yep, go ahead and tap that guy. Okay. So now this opens back up a possibility to do a Jace's Scrutiny 2-for-1. Assuming, yep, the Intrepid comes back. I guess I'm going to have to telegraph this a bit, since I'm not going to swing with the Toppelgeist if I want to do that. Or I could just go ahead and not care about that. I think that's actually the right call. Let's just go ahead and transform this. Why not? Okay. Now we attack with all of these guys. So I have him at 2. and I'm at 20. I think this is probably in the bag. But you never know for sure. So many attacks with this, I'm not going to block him. I'd rather have the inspector. He's fine with it. Okay. So what was he doing there? Just some type of green mid-range, I guess. I don't think it's slow enough to want something like, wherever it went, Fleeting Memories. I don't think that I need to speed things up enough to want something like Murderer's Axe. Is there any of this that I don't want? Counters against someone like him are probably going to be pretty good. Thanks. I think I'm actually just going to leave it like this. Yeah. I don't really think there's anything I want to do differently. Huh. This isn't as good as my last hand could have been and became, but I still think I'm going to keep it. I'm probably not going to be able to play this for a while. Yeah, but I'm on the draw. I'm almost certainly going to be able to play the Geist on curve. I can turn 2 Nagging Thoughts to look a little bit for what I need. I think it'll be alright. Looks like he mulled to 6 again. Okay. So next turn, I'm almost certainly going to Nagging Thoughts unless he does something great. I'm not going to count that. I actually like this card. Oh, he didn't attack with his... Okay. Huh. Yeah, I think I would rather just go ahead and get the Nagging Thoughts out of the way. Try to play something good next turn. That's not bad. Okay, so I definitely want the plains in my hand and the island in the yard. Okay. That worked out pretty well. So next turn... So I already have Sorcery Land. Jace's Scrutiny is an easy instant. Pumps pre-combat. Okay. I'd like to play Geist on curve, but the other option... yeah, probably. We'll see if that 1 point ends up being important. But my other option is to try to stall a bit. And instead play out the Gargoyle and then try to hit him with the Jace's Scrutiny. Because otherwise, if he drops any land next turn, I'm going to take 5 from that, which is actually quite a bit, and I can probably stop it. So... And, you know, worst case, if this dies somehow, it enables my Delirium immediately. So, I think I'm fine with this. Let's see what's coming. Partisan. Okay. So that makes me think he's actually not going to attack here, which is unfortunate. Okay, so this is whenever a wolf... Yeah. It's going to be a bit of a problem. Because I would really like to have those wolves. What do I want to do here? I'm probably not going to be able to get Geist in easily, so maybe Niblis is the right way to go. I could buy that. Okay. Now, if he attacks here, I will block with the Gargoyle, specifically to kill one of these, and to enable my Delirium to get the Topplegeist online. And then next turn could be Press for Answers Topplegeist. Let's see what he does. Getting one of these... Well, I mean, getting this dead would be great without having to target it. But, well, that makes it less great. So is he going to swing with both? He's just gonna swing with, oh yeah, he won't swing with that because he can't pump it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and block. 5 is a lot, and this enables my delirium, which is pretty good. Okay, so now I can play, I definitely want to play Topplegeist. So then the question is, what else do I want to play? Topplegeist will lock down the Partisan, so I don't need to worry too much about that. So I could play this. Yeah, I think that's the direction I want to, well, because right now he can pump it twice. He could pump it as many as 3 times. I think I'm actually going to press for answers here. Well, that might tip my hand too much. Let's press for answers here. Pre-combat for the prowess. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and attack. Okay, and then post-combat we play planes, play out Topplegeist. Okay. Doesn't really matter. Okay, now Delirium is online. This guy doesn't untap. So you're gonna keep this tapped. The Silver Fur is making it really hard to do what I want to do, which is unfortunate. Cold Wolf. Still a lot of wolves. Attacks with the token. Yep. I need a better blocker. Okay, that is not a better blocker. What's in my deck right now? Something like Emissary of the Sleepless or Silent Observer would be pretty good draws. The problem is I can't really like Jace's Scrutiny to set up something nice. It's just gonna make another token. Okay, I could play Magnifying Glass. Let's say I play Magnifying Glass, play Crack the Clue at the end of their turn. I keep this tapped down. I take a ton. I don't think I can play the Magnifying Glass right now. So I think what we do is we... Actually, I could leave the Niblis back. Okay, right now he can pump 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so he can pump 3 times. So even killing this is going to be difficult. Jace's Scrutiny on this is not enough. I'd only be at 3. Well, let's say that I pull Geist in. So that would bring him down to being a 1-5. Okay, I think that might be the right play. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack with Topple. We're going to leave Niblis back. Okay. And then we're going to Uninvited and leave up a Jace's Scrutiny and just have to eat the token. I think that's fine. Okay, Topplegeist is now going to tap down to Emberi because it's getting to where I can't really take care of that. And I'm going to attempt to kill the Silver Fur because then that would stop the token generation. Quill gets pumped pre-combat. Okay. Makes my job easier, I guess. And who attacks? Him and him. That's what I figured. Okay. So now we are going to Jace's Scrutiny here. He becomes another token. He becomes a 1/5. That all works. We block here, here. He can't kill either, and I kill him. I take 6, which, yeah, that's a lot. But that's how it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and lead with a pour. Draw 3. Okay. Rattle Chains confirm suspicions. I can't cast confirm suspicions. I can cast Rattle Chains if I want. So I'm going to be able to have a total of 3 mana after... I probably want to leave up Rattle Chains. So I can discard... So let's see, just untap one of each. Discard the plains. Okay. Play my island. And let's go to combat. So let's say I block here. Oh no, I can keep him down. I don't have a lot of great choices. I'm probably have to kill the Rattle Chains, unfortunately. I think I can only attack with the topple. That's unfortunate. These tokens are just a problem. Okay. So I'm prepared to do some trading. You tap down Emberi. Oh shit, I should have actually tapped... That was a mistake. I should have tapped Quilled Wolf. Because he's going to pump Quilled Wolf now. And I'm... Shit. Well... He did pump pre-combat last time, but I can't let him do that. That's really unfortunate that I messed up. Because I could have killed all 3 of them. Okay, so we're going to have to flash in Rattle Chains. Sure. Guys can get hexproof, I guess. Okay. Now we have to block. Okay, Rattle Chains blocks. These are all going to die, and unfortunately, I'm going to be left in a much worse spot than if I had used Topple to tap down Quilled Wolf. Is he not going to pump him? He did not pump him. That is not what I expected there. He has 3 cards in hand. He must really want to pass or cast something right now. What's he casting? Something terrible? Thornhide. I don't think that was the right choice. Okay. So I can tap down one of these, and then I have to try to kill the other. So let's go ahead and crack a clue, I guess. An island isn't really what I wanted. Let's crack again, I guess. That's definitely not what I wanted. Now I'm in a bit of a bind. I'm gonna have to kill the Toffle guys this turn, unfortunately. Well, this isn't actually lethal. Okay. I don't... Yeah, I can attack with Toffle, that's fine. I don't really want to. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I probably should have. Okay, this is going to tap down the guy that can be lethal. Let's actually get that right this time. I do have a catalog that I can bust at end of turn to try to find something to help me with Thornhide. Right now I'm just going to take it. Thing is, if he like pumps this or something, then I do have the topple guys to get in the way, like if he had an enchantment. I'm not going to play around aim high here. If he has it, he has it. Do you have aim high? He does not have aim high, apparently. Okay. See, that is actually what I was really afraid of, something like that pre-combat. Why didn't he play that pre-combat? Oh wait, it only pumps humans, so... Yeah, okay. Catalog... Erdwall broken. I'm not gonna have the luxury of playing this magnifying glass this turn, that's for sure. So... Just the wind is pretty good. So... we play... you. And then... Okay. That's it, I guess. Attacks. I'm gonna go with no attacks. Okay. So now all of these are lethal. Keep Ember Eye tapped. I'm not really making forward progress here, but beginning of combat. Okay, we're just going into it. Okay. Let's go ahead and just the wind you. I tapped that wrong. Should have left an extra island up, so I could have still done that. Okay, kill the Erdwall. It's too bad. Because now if he has any spell, I could have countered it. I really misplayed this. And he does, and it is... Oh, well, the spell... How about the spell I just bounced back to his hand? Actually, not the one that he's going with. Let's see what I draw, but I've probably screwed this up. Yeah. Okay, let's try... Two pretty serious misplays that time. So, he does have a lot of bigger creatures. Let's see, how can I deal with that? I mean, something like Murder's Axe allows me to trade better for the price of some card disadvantage that can be nullified with the Madness, but he was so nice. There. I mean, maybe even like the Snapper. What do I not need against him? The Nibluses might be a little bit small. So let's say that I pull a Niblus and I put in... I don't think I really want to do that. I mean, what am I going to put in? The Snapper or an Axe? Maybe pull the magnifying glass, put in an Axe. Okay. Let's see how that goes. I will play first. Let's see. This hand is not keepable. This hand is sketchy but acceptable. Yeah, I'm not going to mulligan on that. I don't really want this, though. Put on the bottom. Let's do this. Okay. So this has a Just the Wind that I probably don't want to fire off this early. We also have a Bound by Moonsilver. It's a slower opening. I'm okay with that. That's not what I was looking for, though. Well, I'm certainly not going to Just the Wind it. I don't really want to Bound by Moonsilver it. I really need to find a creature I can cast. I did not pull the Niblis out. I pulled the Glass out. Okay. Okay, he's going to swing with the Dryad. That's fine. So he's not using it to accelerate next turn. Okay. Nagging Thoughts is actually okay here. I don't really want to Moonsilver that. Okay, I will take the Observer and pitch the island, do that, and go ahead. Of course, I can't play this yet, but are you doing something? Nope. Okay. Okay, apparently swing with the Lone Dryad. Are you going to play a creature so you can accelerate next time? 3 colors, by the way. Did I see white from him before? Okay, Catalog is acceptable. Maybe you can draw me... Well, I guess I should just cast it right now in case I can hit my land drop. Why not? Draw, discard. What are we discarding? Weakest thing I have right now is probably the Confirm Suspicions. That or Emissary. But I think it's Confirm. Okay. That also gives me 3 types. I wasn't going to pitch a creature to get Delirium. So I guess it doesn't really help. I had the instant anyway. Okay, so this means I can play Niblis next turn. He plays Always Watching. Not bad. Okay. So I'd love to draw a land. Not a land. Yeah, I think I just go and pound the Niblis here. I'd really like to find another land. I guess I scryed one at the bottom and pitched one, so I guess I don't have too much space to complain. But I still will. Okay, got another creature. No would be pretty cool. But I feel like the answer is yes. He has 5 cards in hand. He just played a new land. This is his first time having 5 mana. Okay. Oh. I was expecting something a bit bigger. Of course, with Always Watching, everything's a bit bigger. Okay, I draw land, finally. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and swing. And run out the Silent Observer. end of turn? What was that? Oh, he was sacking his clue. Okay. So let's see, I do have Adjust the Wind and a Sleep Paralysis, so I have... Oh, that's unfortunate. Discarded Forest. Oh, that is not what I wanted to see right there. Okay. Provisioner makes... Gosh. That was a beating. So now I'm going to get hit for 6. Gosh, I just not seen any removal like that from him. Good card, though, for sure. Okay, what do we pull? Something? Jace's Scrutiny? Okay, so let's see. Let's say I play a Gargoyle and then leave up a Scrutiny and try to get some value. Gotta leave everything back. Can't quite crack it. Okay, so let's see. What do you got? Equestrian skill. Okay. 6, huh? Can't kill that. Ugh. So I can only get up to 5 power right now. That is really unfortunate. What do I even do here? Maybe I just the Wind him. And then, like, double block the Provisioner? Is that good? That might be the best thing I can do, since now I get my 2 for 1 for free because of the... Well, it's actually not. It's just 1 for 1. But still. Okay, so that goes away. You lose your enchantment. This guy's doing 3 now. This guy's doing 2. The problem is 4 can kill them both. Whereas here, it can't. Yeah, I think that's important. So we're actually going to double block here. Wait, you could have aim high. If he has aim high, that's actually fine. Okay. Do you have aim high? I take 4. Is he thinking about casting aim high? So I still kill him. It just makes it a 2 for 2 if he has aim high, which I'm fine with. Okay, so I'm at 4. Okay, True Faith. Does that help at all? Not anymore, I don't think. I think we just have to do that. Okay. Yep. You have 2 cards in hand. It's probably something I don't want to see. It's Thornhide. That's counts. Okay, so let's say that we cast... I can't cast multiple things. If I had like 2 blue, I could cast the Erdwall and hold off the Thraben Inspector. I think I have to just like sleep paralysis this. Gosh, I am on the back foot here. So I think I'm probably priced into blocking Thraben Inspector with my Gargoyle here. What does he have? Last card. Arsonists. Yeah. This is not going well. Yep. Just need more lands. Not any more, of course. Let's see. Does that actually help me? Yeah, I do have Delirium. So let's get this out. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to cast Jace's Scrutiny. What'd you draw? Yep. And... and he has... something? Might Beyond Reason. Does he have Delirium? Instant, he does. So that puts him at 1. I'll take 1, that's fine. The problem is now he's going to go back up to frickin' 5/6. That's pretty big. I am not going to be able to pull this out. That doesn't help. Okay. Tap the Arsonists. Birdwall will chump. I don't know where this is going. Okay. I own Thraben Inspector, huh? Okay, I could run out a Niblis. Does that do anything for me? Not really. Is there anything I could draw? I don't think so. There's nothing I could draw right now. Well, I could draw a land, I suppose. And I don't think that I get anything by playing the Niblis. Okay. Okay, so I'll go ahead, attack with him. Tap Ravagers. Gosh, I've been one step behind this whole game, basically. Okay. Gosh, he is just making that a really nice bounce target. I don't think I have any more bounce, though. Okay, Geist. So I could move this. Is a 4/4 any easier to deal with? Not really. I mean, if I had some time, maybe, but I don't have time. That is definitely something I do not have. Okay, I think what I have to do is... I mean, I can't kill this regardless. So I have to do something like play out a 3-drop, play out my 2-drop, yeah, always watching's helped. That's not the whole thing. Okay, I have no benefit in sacking right now, so let's wait. Let's keep, well, it's okay, because he's going to transform. The menace is something to watch for. So I can get some smaller things here, but right now this is just going to have to... Okay, is that enough? Yeah, that's enough. Okay. And that's that. Let's see. I had some serious play mistakes game 2. Game 3, I was just behind. I got stuck on land for a bit and lost any type of time advantage I had. Okay, well, let's see how we do in the next.